Welcome back, guys. I think we're having a few little issues here with the all-random mode, but I'm not sure how we're going to deal with it. They have been given all of their heroes, and we can just swap over and actually find out what's happening. I think we're remaking. No, not remaking. Something was wrong, but I'm not entirely sure what was wrong. But regardless, game number 2 here, D2CL Christmas Charity Magic. You can check out d2cl.gg, find out how to donate, find out how to ban game modes and stuff like that once we reach a certain threshold. Also give a nice donation to people in need. Feed some people at Christmas. It's always good. Now, VP against Team Spirit. This is game 2. VP won game number 1 off the back of Lil's mid Visage. This time around, though, always when a fly will get Visage. So no flappy birds there for virtus.pro. What are we actually looking at? So all random. Silent has Juggernaut. DK Phobos playing Weaver. FNG Mirana, Lil on the Bounty Hunter, and G on G on a Life Stealer. Okay, Ramsey's Undying towards mid. We've got Icebergs, Phantom Assassin. Visage for always want to fly, we've seen as well. Goblack. Okay. We'll come back to him in a second. Afterlife is playing Ember again. Like, what are the chances of getting Ember 2 games in a row? What are the chances? And as you can see, Moobot is putting little messages out where you can donate, and what you can do to help out the charity. Food for the hungry. And if someone's hungry here, it's going to be the techies. Hungry for blood. Hungry to kill as much as he can. So landmine's level 1. He's not going to go for like brute suicide or anything crazy like that. I'm just going to keep my eye. This is going to be an absolute pain. This is going to be an absolute pain watching out for where people die to techies' mines. So, let's put ourselves on this. So yeah, this is all random. This is game number 2. D2CL Christmas Charity Magic, and already we have Lil try-harding his little heart out, waiting for the courier to come mid. It's going to be a little bit slow though. Iceberg is not ferrying salve. He's put himself a salve poor man shield up against G's Life Stealer, or the Venom for him. Going to be an interesting lane. Don't think I've ever seen that matchup before in competitive play. Weaver against Undying is a little more normal-ish. Undying off lane, it's fine. Weaver safe lane, it's okay. Visage roaming around supporting, that'll be fine. FNG is the roaming Mirana though. This is the guy that really has to be pinpoint with his accuracy on his arrows to help out G. Maybe with a Lil and G here towards mid for Iceberg. Arrow's going to come in but hit a creep, insta-kills that one off. But Iceberg does not have Blink. You get Quelling Blade brought out to himself and pops his salve to heal back up to full. These lanes are insane. There's no spin on Silent, and with the Flame Guard up, Afterlife won't have enough damage to finish him off. Still a level 1 Visage, so again, no soul assumption either. Nuke damage a little bit lacking there from Team Spirit, but it's a good start. Much better start than they had in the last game. Techies! There have been some really good Techies cosplays recently, actually. There was one at TI5. I think there was one at like ESL1 New York, but there's also a really good one at the Frankfurt Major recently. Pretty spectacular. Had a cart and everything. They didn't have the third one. They didn't have Spleen though. Wait, Spoon. They didn't have Spoon, the one in the barrel. He was hiding away. He was invisible, of course, but they didn't have a human cosplaying him. A little bit sad. It's always difficult though. The logistics of that arrow. Hey up. What are you doing, FNG? What are you up to? Just throwing arrows around. We've seen a hell of a lot of like jungling and ancient farming Mirana. If you just like go and stand up on here, you can take down both camps and cycle through them both. But I don't think that's something FNG really aims for. He aims to land arrows and find kills, as now Iceberg on the run. 2-0-1 build. Still no blink. Looking for the max dagger. As much harass and damage onto G as he can, and then obviously the evasion to try and get through the right clicks that are being thrown at him. Still no kills though. Still no deaths. Goblack is just wandering around. Level 2 with a suicide. This maybe could open things up for them. If he can get himself a little bit closer to Lifestealer, take him out through the rage. Might be something he aims for. Arrow. Iceberg has to blink to dodge. Goblack. G knows what's coming. He's got to run himself away. He cannot chase. But now it might be Lil in trouble. Turn back around on Goblack with the little old mine. Wants to suicide, but he's not going to get the chance to. G is just juking back and forth, but maybe now with a suicide there, he suicides himself. But Iceberg, arrowed up and stunned, he's got no mana for a dagger, nothing left to blink forward, and Lil dodges past the landmine with a hit onto him. It's the bounty hunter that's going to survive and get your first blood. The Techie's suicide doesn't count. But my goodness, walking past that landmine, how lucky can you get? And someone's just turned the lights off. Turned all the lights off. I'm casting in darkness now. Although to be fair, it's like 10 PM, the last work day. Everyone's going home for Christmas. Gonna go enjoy the festivities. Here I am, Christmas charity magic casting. And honestly, I'm really glad. The past 2-3 times I've cast Christmas charity magic, we've had Captain's Mode, Captain's Draft, and Random Draft. So for the first time, I actually get to see some fun modes in SD and all random.
Is under attack.
I'm super happy. Super happy. Thanks, VP. Thanks, Team Spirit. You are the champs. You are the champions. So Ramses is just farming himself away up at top. 19-1. Weaver is being shut down quite a bit. DK Phobos. I guess with Decay stacking up, that strength you get on the Undying allows you to last hit a lot more securely and apply a little more pressure onto the Weaver, who does not have great strength. Look at him. 579 health. Down at bot, arrow, onto always wanna fly, and silent, even without the spin, they'll get the kill. What are you pinging at? Ramses has had enough of DK Phobos, it looks like. Ring of Aqua plus Magic Wand. You kind of need that up against this Decay spam mid. G, run away. Run away from Goblak. Oh, they did have the third goblin. Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize that they had a little doll as well. Little old spoon. Squeeze, spleen, and spoon. I still remember the day they added spoon. There was a Play Dota thread, I don't know, like 9 years ago, 8 years ago or something, and like, guys, there's a third Techies. There's a guy in the barrel. Because he never had a name, it was always like Squee plus Spleen. 2 names, not 3. The third one was ignored, and IceFrog realized, you know what, we've got to give them what they need. We've got to name the third one. So we called him Spoon. And that was the creation of the third Techie's name. G has got to be super... I'm surprised G hasn't bought a magic wand. I would be super pissed off. Iceberg is just like dagger, dagger, dagger. G, okay, dagger. Have another dagger. Boots up for Visage coming out. Goblak. Level 3, but he's just planting landmines around. There's not really much impact from these Team Spirit heroes. VP are just winning lane after lane, and take a look at bot. Silent, he's not level 6. If he had the Omni Slash there, maybe you go looking for the kill onto Afterlife. Although, yeah, he's got remnants.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What's worse, getting Techies or playing against Lil Visage? I think they're both pretty even. I'd hate both, to be perfectly honest. I absolutely hate both. G. There's a crit here from Iceberg. Fest to try and get himself away. DK Phobos comes in, TPs to get the experience from this lane. There we go. FNG. Time to buy Quelling Blade, I think, my friend. Quelling Blade sentries just run around, denying all these mines as much as you can, but it's a good amount of gold. Sorry about that. Jump forward, Afterlife. I'm looking for Lil, but always want to fly is already dead. But I did miss a kill. Naughty, naughty, naughty. DK Phobos, what are you doing? Bracer Aquila. Looks like the stats build, which we've been seeing a little bit of in pubs for Weaver. Just try and stack up as much as you can. Oh, FNG. No, 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 no. Ramses is too smart for that. Quick on his feet, jukes past the arrow, heads himself a little bit further back into lane. But these mines, Goblak can't do anything. He's walking around trying to plant mines as much as possible. But the sentry placement here from... Oh, for God's sake.
There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity.
So, nearly level 6 on the Bounty Hunter. Another T-Tours. I'm really sorry. Arrow onto Iceberg. I'll try and catch this kill, but with the evasion and strength treads, He should be okay to blink himself back up unless this Shikuchi... No, it's not going to be there. Gold Black has suicide available.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Try and run himself as far away as possible.
Dire's
Turns
top
to
tower
suicide,
is
but
under attack.
FNG wanted to give it away to the Weaver, but I think
Radiant's
that allowed
bottom
Gold Black
tower
to get
is
the
under
suicide
attack.
out. One more
Dire's
hit
top
was needed.
tower is under attack.
Alive, you're getting your Flame Guard burnt through very quickly. Remnant is there, but Lil's level 3 Shuriken, enough to secure the kill and get him up to level 6. Now with the track available, VP, 6 kills to the
Radiant's
good.
bottom tower
There are
is
also
under attack.
2 suicides from the techies.
Radiant
Still yet to
structures
see
are
this
fortified.
techie pick really come into play
Radiant's
though.
bottom
But
tower is under attack.
I say pick. I say pick when I really mean random.
Radiant's
I really
bottom
mean random.
tower
G finally gets
fallen.
himself Magic 1. Gold Black on the run. There's no suicide up for him. And Iceberg getting burnt through. His HP dropping very low. Always want to fly. Solar something good. But there we go. Time lapse back from DK Phobos. And the burn damage from G is enough to kill off Always Want to Fly. Not quite good enough, though, to kill Iceberg, who limps away on 150 health. Good thing is, though, Afterlife has managed to kind of force back this aggressive dual lane of virtus.pro. Get them back to base. Get himself some free farm down here. Hang on a second. What's happening mid? G's Lifestealer. What are we going to see from the Lifestealer? It was always like phase drums, SNY, armlet, basher, a blink dagger later on. It was always same old, same old. Then we... like, Loda made that alliance build. Loda made that Radiance build. They both end with a CE. It's fine. Where you jump into an ancient creep, run around, have the Radiance burning. Then there were people that had like Pudge with Lifestealer with a Radiance inside an ancient, and that was disgusting with the old Aghanims upgrade. But I think this game you just pad out your stats and go for some raw right-clicky damage. G is now the Minesweeper. 1200 HP. I could honestly see a blink being good for Lifestealer here. Just jump onto the PA, jump onto like Tombstone. Like if you blink onto Tombstone and Rage, oh god. Oh god. Afterlife. Be very thankful you have an Invis rune. And then the fact that Lil was a little bit too far away to actually get that track down onto you. Afterlife is sticking around looking for something, but Iceberg, the hit misses from Lil. Throws out the track into the arrow. FNG lands it beautifully there. Siren chains with the Phobos, but he does time-lapse himself away, and Gold Black planting mines left and right. But it's always VP on the aggressive. VP are the ones that are just pushing forward. And Team Spirit reacting again, having to 5-man mid. Undying gets a kill up on the toe. No, over on the back. But Lil counters it out with Phantom Assassin. On the fall. And DK Phobos isn't going for the full stats build. The Bracer is just there casually to give himself a nice amount of HP, you know, buff up the stats. Does appear that he's still going to go for Lincolns. It's kind of interesting. Like, Lincoln Sphere on Morphling and Weaver, it was the majority of the time more about split push than it was the actual pop of the Lincolns. The fact you've got mana, HP regen, you've got stats, and you're just like, okay, I'm tanky enough to just go and sit on a lane on my own now. But even so, having that spell block was usually really useful against, you know, like 2 or 3 heroes in particular. Here there's Dagger, Soul Rip, Soul Assumption with a Grave Chill as well. There's not that much that you really necessarily, oh my goodness, as the fight breaks out. Time-lapse and Weaver will get himself away. Yeah, there's nothing necessarily you want to try and block. Get yourself popping out of. Afterlife wasted all of his remnants aggressively there. And DK Phobos could punish this with a few hits in. Silent definitely wants to punish this. But he's mid-slash just in time. Through the steering chains and now back into Ramses with a spin forward. Silent gets a good amount of damage. But Ramses is tanky. Bracer with an urn. And any decay stacks. He gets himself up. Will increase that tankiness. Loda, the living legend. Radiance Lifestealer. What a build. What a build. 1 to 10, 12 minutes in. Juggernaut's getting closer to level 11. That level 2 Omni Slash, that could be the game breaker here. Always touted as that ability that's super good against heroes like, you know, Wind Ranger, Gyrocopter. Get up in their face, don't care about evasion or anything along those lines. The Phantom Assassin is going to have the same fate, really. Tank an Omni Slash and you are pretty much screwed.
Radiant's top
Especially
tower
when you've got
is
4
under
heroes at the
attack.
top of the net worth. You're ahead in the laning phase with a Bounty Hunter, and you have superior team fight. Moonlight Shadow forces this massive economic damage over on the supports of Team Spirit. I say supports. I guess there's one support, Visage, buying all the wards and sentries and things like that. The techies needs farm. Lil with phase boots. What are you? Are you making
Double damage.
you making an armlet on bounty? Is that something you do? Like Veil just isn't good here. Like all of their damage is physical, pretty much. It's gotta be armlet. Helmet of the Dominator's not amazing, unless he wants to go and dominate a troll or something and get the stun. Not too sure.
This should
Jump
make my life
after
easier.
jump. Afterlife gets himself a little bit further away. Ah, bollocks. Once again, Twitch chat to the rescue. You guys are wonderful today. I'm fucking up. You guys are on point. This is game 2. I left game 1 up there on the overlay. Changed the mode, but I forgot to change the number. Ramses, double decay, stack up. He's tracked though.
Radiant's
He's
top
got level
tower
1
is under
tombstone.
attack.
Level 4 soul rip is something we never see. Never. Arrow. No, it's going to breeze past him, but Silent has the Omni Slash, throws it down to Ramses. The tombstone is dropped, but Ramses is still dead, even with the mines over to the west.
Radiant's
VP,
top tower
you're going
has
to walk
fallen.
yourselves into this. He is going Veil. Am I missing something
Radiant's
here?
middle tower is under attack.
Please. I must be missing something. Well, I'm not gonna miss always wanna fly. Always wanna die. And G and Lil they pair up again. So you've got armlet on G. There must be a reason that you build Veil on this bounty hunter. Surely.
Radiant's middle
Oh
tower
no, hang
is
on a
under
second.
attack.
Forget all logic and reasoning. It's Lil. He buys mangoes at the end of the game. He
Radiant
sells all his
structures are
items.
fortified.
He screws up Dota and all the item stats and says, you know what? I won this game with mangoes. Like magic damage is Arrow, Starstorm, Lifestealer ulti, Shuriken, Shikuchi.
Radiant's bottom
Unless you want to go like
tower is
Veil
under
Dagon or
attack.
something. We'll see. We'll see. Ah. That's not a Lincoln's. And honestly, I kind of like this. Oh! Okay. There were a million mines there and Lil still doesn't die. Bloody hellfire. Okay, just tanks through it all. I really like this Vanguard on Weaver. Now, you're all going to hate it, and you're all going to say, what the hell is a ranged hero doing buying a Vanguard? Well, story time. Back in Dota 1,
Radiant's bottom
ranged heroes
tower
bought
is under
Vanguards.
attack.
It was a very common item on Viper, on Necro, on Weaver. You go like Vanguard, Pipe, and you just
Radiant's
tank the hell
bottom
up. You
tower has
build
fallen.
these really super tanky items. You get raw HP, HP regen, and magic resistance. Here in this game, you know, Vanguard, Crimson Guard, it's good against zombies, PA hits and crits, the Visage Familiars, Ember Spirit, Sleight of Fist. It's just good all around. Even if it's not necessarily an item you build on a PA, on a Weaver, it's still a good value item. And now if he's going to go Vanguard into Solar Crest, how do they kill him?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Veil and Bounty because of the Radiance. Yes, the Radiance, which nobody has. Haha. There is no Radiance, guys. There's an Armlet Desolator on Lifestealer. Juggernaut has Battle Fury Yasha. Oh, he's hunting. He always want to fly. I think he's going to find it. Omni Slash is in range. He's got it. Dead Visage. See ya, buddy. Meanwhile, mid, they're going to try and go in on the Veil here. Iceberg dropping low. There are 2 remote mines. Now up to 3 with Goblack placing another one. The track's out. They've got full vision over Team Spirit. virtus.pro trying to wrap around on the back with DK Phobos is damaged. The Shuriken bounces. Silent without Omni Slash. Maybe not going to be the best fight to try and run in behind tier 2s here. Just tracks keep on going out. The Veil from Lil. I'm still trying to figure out why the Veil. Like, against the Phantom Lancer I could understand, because it shows you which one's the real one. But there's no illusions here. There's nothing amazing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think he goes Dagon. He's got to go Dagon after Veil. Come
Radiant's
on.
middle tower
Come on,
has
Lil.
fallen.
Show us the money. I've been a little bit worried about opening up the graphs. That's why. That's why I haven't opened up the graphs at all. virtus.pro, 15, 16k net worth lead, about 10k experience. Yeah, there we go. Starts plateauing a little bit at 10k. They are dominating this game right now. And if you couldn't tell, it's 1-13 up on the kill score. The perfect game did end a while ago. Who was the hero that died? Who died? Lil's bounty. Poor little sod. Roshan, DD rune up of Silent. I mean, how perfect can you get? virtus.pro is getting so bloody lucky. Doing wards up on high ground. Lifestealer finds a kill up on dying. But it's the mid wrap round that I really want to look at. Goblak drops dead. Down he goes. The remote mine's mid. There's 3 here. And they'll try and pop them. But it's not going to be enough damage. You'll just hold on to these remotes as Iceberg battles through. Lil not dropping in the HP, tanking through every single bloody hit. And he's actually got himself a cloak. GG is called. 20 minutes. And it's all over. So all in all, a 40-minute series. virtus.pro take it 2-0, head themselves through towards that grand final. Well, into the grand final. D2CL Christmas Charity Magic Hellraisers against virtus.pro will be your grand final. Still yet to be arranged, the schedule for that, but hopefully it'll be just after Christmas. And we'll get this all wrapped up and done. But you can head yourselves over to d2cl.gg, donate food for the needy, and food for the hungry, sorry, is the name of the charity. d2cl.gg/charity is the exact URL for that. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been an interesting one. Lil didn't get to sell his items, unfortunately. Couldn't go and buy mangoes or branches, but there we go. VP 2-0 win there over Team Spirit. And honestly, it was good. It was good by VP. They could have taken the easy default win over Team Spirit, as Team Spirit was still playing in a series as this was meant to start. But they decided, we'll start 0-0. It's for charity. We'll have some fun. They banned out Captain's Draft and Captain's Mode, which I'm incredibly happy with. We got a bit of single draft, bit of all random. But that's it for tonight, and that's it until after Christmas, guys. We're back on the 3rd? No, we're back on like the 1st of January. We're back after Christmas with like Dota Pit, a bit more of this D2CL Christmas Charity Magic. The scheduled game we've got is on the 28th. So Dota Pit kicks off again on the 28th, as long as that continues the way it's going. But good night. Thanks for watching. Twitch chat, I love you. You've been brilliant tonight. Have a good Christmas. Have a good Christmas. If you celebrate it, of course. Have a good holiday. Have a good New Year. Hopefully Santa doesn't bring you coal. Hopefully you've all been good boys. I don't know what I'm getting from Santa Claus. A new bike, new saxophone, who knows? A new Lenny face. Oh, FNG died. Didn't even realise. FNG actually did die. Anyway, good night, guys. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to get myself back home. 10 PM. Have a bit of a rest. Get myself playing some CSGO and some Dota 2. But good night. See you next time.
You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble, D, 'cause I won't break my